Alright, hello once again. Welcome to our live coverage of the Zimbabwe 2018 elections. My name is Nelson Chamisa, and right now these are live pictures of the polling station that MDC Alliance presidential candidate Mr. Nelson Chamisa is going to cast his ballot. Like I said earlier on, Mr. Chamisa is going to cast his ballot in the next couple of minutes, because from the last time we spoke to his spokesperson, Dr. Banda, he said he'll be here anytime soon. He was held up in traffic, so we hope to see him anytime soon when he comes. But in the meantime, these are live pictures from Kwazina 2 Primary School, the venue or the polling station for Mr. Nelson Chamisa. Remember, Mr. Nelson Chamisa is one of the 22 presidential candidates. Yes, 22, because one of them pulled out of the election. That's Mr. Divine Hove. So Mr. Chamisa is one of the 22 presidential candidates who are going to be taking part in today's election. He will go into the ballot together with President Emerson Mnangagwa, who we understand is also casting his ballot excuse me, in Kwekwe. So we hope to get you as well live pictures from Kwekwe, or at the very least live pictures from Kwekwe. But as I earlier on said, the process here at Kwazina 2 Primary School has been a bit slower than the other two polling stations that we've been. So far we have been to Kwazina 3 Primary School, we have been to Kwazina 4 Primary School, and the process was faster than here. At Kwazina 4 Primary School, they opened the polling station at exactly 2 minutes past 7. Yeah, as you can hear from the background, there is a bit of international media. The guys, they are very live. They are very live here. You know, they are screaming. They are in the back. They don't want me to disturb them. I'll try by all means not to disturb them. But that's what's happening here, live from Kwazina 2 Primary School for the 2018 harmonized election. The venue where MDC Alliance President Mr. Nelson Chamisa will cast his ballot. We expect to see him in anytime soon. His advanced team is here. We have seen, we actually have talked to Dr. Sivanda, who is his spokesperson. As you can see right now, live pictures of a lady who is casting a ballot. She's just she just dropped her paper, the ballot paper, and now she is casting her councillor. Yes, that's a councillor. Like I said earlier on, the major concern here is that the voting process is slow. It's slower than the other polling stations, and we understand that generally throughout the country, most polling stations open on time. They opened between 7 and 7:10, which is pretty much a good time. So polling stations, they have to be open for 12 hours maximum. If a polling station opens at 2 minutes past 7, it means it closes at 2 minutes past 7 in the evening. So if you were first in line, you just have to tell us how that has been going on for you, how the process is, how you found the BVR process. Are you happy with the efficiency? Are you happy with how the whole process is going? Just to answer, there is someone who asked why 3 ballot boxes. Yes, we have got 3 ballot boxes, one for the presidential candidates, and then the other one for the member of parliament, and then the other one is for the council or the councillor. That's why we have 3 ballot boxes. So what these elections are referred to, they are referred to as harmonized elections, meaning we vote all at once. We vote the presidential, the member of parliament, the councillor all at once. That's why we have 3 ballot boxes, as you can see right now. So if you haven't voted yet and you are finding your way to your polling station, here's a bit of education for you. The blue ballot paper is the presidential ballot paper, and then the peach or pink or something like that, it's for the member of parliament. And then the yellow one is for the councillor. You need to take note of that. You really need to take note of that. We precious years. We pray that this whole process is going to be peaceful. So far, we haven't received any complaints or any reports of violence across the country. But as soon as something comes up, we will definitely keep you posted. Like I said earlier on, we have got a team that is helping us. We have got a team across our area, across levels. So periodically, we'll be giving you updates of how the whole process is. Yes, like I said, it's not as slow, but here at Kwazana 2 Primary we have spoken to about 3-4 people who said they were here by 6:30, and up to now, that's about 7, 8 or 8 so minutes ago, they had and cast their ballots. So they were complaining that it's a bit slow. It's a bit slow. So generally countrywide we are receiving reports that it's not that slow, but here where we are, it's very slow. Okay, fine. So I'm just getting a confirmation from Mike Kurkwawa. He's saying where I am is very slow. Please let us know how the process is going for you. Let us know, keep us posted, so that we will also keep the nation informed. I wouldn't know about the pencil, but speaking from experience, because I have already cast my ballot, there is a pen inside the ballot box. There's a pen that you're provided with. So I don't know about the pens. To be honest, I don't know. I wouldn't know, to be honest. But just to be safe, just use the one that they've provided inside. Okay, thank you, Tatenda Nemuseso. All right, we have noted that down. Coromont is a bit slow. We will put that across and we'll find out why that is. I don't know if you've got much information. If you can ask around why that is happening. I understand you're there, so maybe you can tell us why that is the case there. Okay. Yes, Farham Teliso, yes, it's Lovejoy here. I have cast my ballot. I cast my ballot around about 7:36, and it was very, very fast. It was very efficient. No hassles, nothing. And just additional information. I will try as well to give you statistics of how many people would have been turned away, probably by midday. We'll try to get you that information if we can talk to one of the presiding officers. Zanu-PF, we are not sure yet. We talked to his spokesperson. He said he would be here anytime. He had said in minutes. So we are still expecting him. But be rest assured that this is the same room that he is going to cast his ballot. So let me just give you, let me just show you how much media interest Mr. Nelson Chamisa has attracted, as you can see from there. Those are all journalists. Those are journalists from across the world. We've got local, we've got international, you name it, we've got ZEC, China, everywhere. So it shows how much Mr. Chamisa has attracted media interest here at Kwazana 2 Primary School.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Ishu, I hope I get that. Ishe Kweyanyi Stole, alright. Since it's an official, I don't think you'll be in the queue. I don't know. Farah Mteliso, you mean the president? Do you mean the president, Emerson Mnangagwa, or you mean MDC Alliance president? Please clarify that with me. Okay, so the situation is, judging from the comments, I see that there's a bit of concern from Goromonzi. Please let us know what exactly is going on. Can someone try to find out for us what's really going on? Why is it slow? Any idea if people try to seek official comments? Alright, so the last time that a person cast his vote is about a minute ago, which is why I said that it's a bit slower here than where we were, because from two previous polling stations that we were at, everyone else, or every box would have been, would have one person. But here, there's only two boxes where people are still deciding who to vote for. All right. Passion Maburu, no, Mr. Chamisa, he has not yet cast his ballot. He is not cast his ballot. All right, as you can hear there, those are ZEC official election officials. They are telling an elderly person to fold his ballot papers because he wanted to drop them in the ballot box without being folded. So she's just encouraging him or reminding him to fold his ballot paper, and he's doing that just now. All right, there he is. He was making a mistake. He was about to cast the yellow ballot, which is for the councillors. He was about to cast it into the ballot box, which comprises of member of parliament votes. And so far, so good. We would say that the ZEC officials have done quite a good job. They are noticing almost every moment. They are really paying particular attention to every detail. So kudos to them. As of now, they've done well. It was also the same case to other polling stations that we have been. So from here, we will try to go to another polling station, and we will definitely do more of these live updates throughout the day. And remember, you can also go on Twitter. We have got our team on Twitter that is also giving updates. They will be telling you how things are going throughout the country. Okay, so there's a bit of movement. We understand that Mr. Chamisa is arrived. We understand Mr. Chamisa is arrived. Yes, thanks Len Momaposa. Mr. Chamisa is here now. We are now waiting for him to come here and cast his ballot. Yes, Valerie Mash, yes, he is here, the MDC Alliance presidential candidate, Mr. Nelson Chamisa, is here. Let me just show you how much of attention the media is right now. There's a bit of attention as people are trying to get the best shot of the MDC Alliance presidential candidate. You can see there is a meter. There is the meter. Yes, there is the meter. And then there are whistles. There are whistles as Mr. Chamisa arrives at Coordinate 2 Primary School, where he is casting his ballot. We presume those are his supporters. They are whistling. They are cheering for him. They are cheering for him. And they are singing Chamisa, Chamisa, Chamisa. You can hear that. You can hear that. You can hear that. You will. Alright, so now we have it. Mr. Chamisa has just walked in. He has just walked in and he's getting his nails checked. He's getting his nails checked. Alright.
Down, don't do this. Down.
Drew, I'm going to take it out of your hands.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Down. Look at that.
Down. Guys, I didn't make sure.
Come on, guys. Excuse me.
Excuse me,
Excuse us, please.
Alright, fine. So yeah, we have managed to get you pictures of Mr. Chamisa. He's verifying his name. He's found his name. He's getting the ballot papers now. He's being given his presidential ballot paper. Alright, in the meantime, the show must go on. Definitely, it's not a one-man show. But there, as you can see, there's a young lady who's casting a ballot right now. There we go. This is where the real deal is. This is the real deal. The presidential election. All right, there is the man.
So, gentlemen, the juice press
There's a bit of stampede. There is stampede by the media. Mr. Chamisa is just coming. He's just going into ballot. He's just going into ballot.
Who's those behind you? Guys, stay close away. Come on.
Please, very important.
As you can see, there's a bit of stampede as every journalist here wants to get a picture of Mr. Chamisa casting his ballot. Right now he's in the ballot box. He's choosing his preferred candidate. Well,
I'm trying. They're pushing me forward.
okay, there is Mr. Chamisa casting his ballot.
Hey, it's okay.
police coming back here. Come here.
Please.
There we go. It's just. Now to the big one.
That's why you come on, get the show.
Sir, can we just get a picture? There we have it. Okay, there you have it. Mr. Nelson Chamisa has just cast his ballot. We will try by all means to get an interview with him as soon as he's out of this place. Alright, we'll try to get an interview with him. We are trying to get an interview with him.
Let's go out, guys.
We are trying.
Let's go out, guys. Let's go out. Sorry, my brother. Andy, let's go.
Okay, his security is telling us to go.
Let's go.
Mr. Wendy. Alright, we are moving outside. We want to get the best picture. Okay. Okay, so we've just been told to go to the basketball court. That's where he's going to address the media. We understand that's where he's going to address. So outside here, you can see the iron of his Mr. Chamisa. They really want to see them more. So we just try to go to the basketball court and get the interview that he has to give to journalists. They have anxious people waiting to see Mr. Nelson Chamisa. People, they're coming with their cameras out. They want to see the man. They want to see Mr. Chamisa. We will try by all means to get an interview with him as soon as he's out, because we understand he's going to address the media. Alright, so this is outside the polling station where Mr. Chamisa has just cast his ballot, and we are making our way to the to the place where he's going to meet the media. There is, as you can see, there's a bit of commotion. There is commotion everywhere. There is commotion. We are here in the thick of things. We are trying to get the best, if we can, get the best footage that we can of Mr. Chamisa. His fans can hear there, and
Somebody na quel pose, somebody. We have the shot. Yes.
Can't get anything. Nothing.
No, shut up. Okay, we can't pick up what he's saying, but we'll try to give you a summary of what he's saying.
The values of an appropriate one, a genuine one, and not a bastardized or fake one. Victory is certain for the people. The people have spoken, the people are speaking, and it's clear that the vote is a vote for victory, a vote for freedom, a vote for democracy, a vote for a new Zimbabwe, a vote for the genuine you, a vote for a new direction. I have no doubt that by the end of the day,
Listen.
it's very clear that the democratic vote for change, and the democratic vote for the new, and the democratic vote for the young, and the representative.
Mr. Chamisa,
All right. Definitely we can't get everything, but we can just give you a summary of what he said right now. So Mr. Chamisa has just said that the people have spoken, the people are speaking, and the people have voted, and they are voting for their preferred candidate. He says for him victory is certain. He's definitely going to win. He also said that the people are voting for their freedom, and they're voting for democracy. Unfortunately, we couldn't get everything that he was saying because there's a bit of stampede. As you could see, let me give you a shot from here. You can see how the media has a huge interest in Mr. Chamisa. So that's basically what he said in a nutshell. All right. Unfortunately, we'll be going offline soon, but we'll try to come back as soon as we can with more live coverage.